Well, let's bring in Sabina McCormick, a former advisor to the White House Council on Environmental Quality, and she joins me now live from New York. Thank you very much indeed for your time, Sabina. How dangerous is this? And I'm thinking particularly in relation to vulnerable people.
Well, as we just heard, we are now in New York City at hazardous air quality levels. This is essentially the highest ranking of poor air quality that is possible. So our air quality index is about 345. Yesterday, New Delhi was 328. So we are above now what are generally known to be the most air polluted cities in the world. So this is affecting everyone outside. This is vulnerable populations especially, so people who are asthmatic, who have heart conditions, who have compromised lung function post-COVID, for example. All of these populations, in addition to pregnant women, children, infants, all of these populations are at greater risk, in addition to all of us being at risk when we're outside. So outdoor workers, athletes, those who are inhaling deeply are also people who should really reel back in their exposures, especially for the next 24 hours, it looks like.
Yeah, we're looking at live pictures right now, Sabina. Extraordinary shots of those famous buildings in New York City, barely visible. The Statue of Liberty as well. I mean, do you think this is a worrying portent of things to come? And will it make people sit up and pay attention, something like this, to the dangers of climate change?
Well, I have to say, I've been working on climate change for 20 years, and even for me, it's a shocking experience. The air is orange. The sky, I'm looking out my window, the sky is orange. As we see in this, in what you have on the screen here, it is orange here. So it's really something I've never seen before. This may be something that other people who have been in wildfires have experienced. But another part that's so shocking is that it's coming from so far away. And, you don't really normally expect to be affected by something that's so far away. And yet that's the environment and the air that we're sharing with people, with other nations even. And so I do think here in New York, people are looking up and starting to think, well, what is going on? And it's not just New York City that it's affected. It's other places as well. I went out to walk my dog and people are wearing masks. And this is something people have stopped doing, even in New York City, now that the COVID rates have gone down a bit. So I think it's very much a wake-up call. My hope, obviously, would be that we will then engender improved climate policies, ramp back fossil fuel emissions, greenhouse gas emissions that are driving this whole phenomenon in the first place. But obviously, that takes political will.
Well, indeed, it used to be, at least it feels like it used to be, a once-in-a-generational thing, and now it seems like an annual event. Sabina, we thank you very much indeed for joining us. Sabina McCormick there, analyst on climate change and heat wave mortality. Thank you.